Hey, what a surprise to see you here. I didn't know you frequented these pubs. I didn't think of you as a party person. In the office, you are usually quite shy. Yeah, you're right. Unfortunately, our company tends to be quite strict with how its employees interact with each other. It's better to keep a low profile and not draw too much attention to yourself. In my opinion, that doesn't really help people to be happy at work. But anyway, for now, the old guys rule, right? You seem to have caught on quickly. Since you came to the office, you haven't had a single complaint. You do your job without complaining, and you do it well. Privileges of being an introvert. Well, when I saw you in the pub, you didn't exactly look like an introvert. Don't worry. I'll keep it a secret from you. And speaking of secrets, I don't really know how to deal with this. As I told you, I didn't expect to find you here. When we met before, what do you think I was doing? Shit. Look, it was all a mistake. We were just playing drinking games and I had to do that. That's all. I don't want you to give it more importance that it has. And I don't want you to get the wrong ideas, you know? Why? It couldn't be good for me to spread rumors about what I like or don't like to do in my free time. And the last thing I need is a bunch of old geezers lecturing me on how I should live my life. Yeah. It's not what you thought. We were just messing around. So I would appreciate it if you would keep what you have seen a secret. Thank you. Sometimes it's hard to be yourself. I would love to think that I can just be myself and not care what other people say. But if people don't respect the way I am, it's hard not to care. What they do or say about me can change my life completely. Not being allowed in a place or getting fired from my job. It's true that many people don't think like that anymore. But there are still many who still see it as a bad thing. I am not hurting anyone, you know? So why do some people say I should change? Yeah, you don't have to prove it to me. It's quite obvious that they are idiots. Have you ever felt like that? How? You? Look, if it's some kind of joke, I have to tell you that it's in bad taste. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm just a cascade of emotions right now, and I haven't react in the best way. So please forgive me. I haven't been completely honest with you. I mean, the situation is pretty obvious, and I was just trying to save my butt. As you may have noticed, I am not particularly good at dealing with these issues. I'm glad to be so obvious. But what I mean to say is that, yeah, you were right. I like men. Yeah, well, that's a weight off my mind. I know I should be more open about it, but I don't know. Yeah, exactly. It could be for many reasons. I didn't grow up in an environment where it was easy to talk about these things, and until recently, my friends weren't very respectful about these things either. You know, finding spaces like this bar, for example, or being part of groups where you know that nobody judges you. It is the nicest thing that has ever happened to me. I always felt like someone was watching my every move. I was living in fear. Finding this was liberating. But after all, it seems that a part of me wants to remain a slave to the opinion of others. Can I be completely honest with you? I've never felt like this before. I try not to be a predictable person. But you have been able to see what's inside me. But why do you want to help me? Yeah, but I mean, we've never talked much in the office, and this is our first time talking about anything other than work. You wanted to get close to me? Why? I am not an interesting person. Wait, what? Do you like me? Wow, I definitely don't know how to react to this. I didn't expect it. I mean, I find you an attractive person, and I feel really good being with you, but this is all very new to me. I'm sorry. Oh, no, I don't mean that. What I mean is, will you help me to be myself?